Hey guys, Thundera here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. You may be wondering why you are seeing the BFF household on the screen. Well, that's because I gave them a makeover and this is what they look like afterwards. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I did to make them over. Right now, we are starting with just in the game. I am giving Summer a new career. She was in the culinary career. I changed her to style influencer. I just felt like that fit a lot more. And then Liberty is also going to get a new career. She was an astronaut. I changed her to a scientist. It just, in my opinion, fit better. I left all of their traits and aspirations, and Travis kept his job as a tech guru. And then I'm going to use MC Command Center to change their relationships. They're called the BFF household, but yet they don't know each other that well. So I made them as true friends. All three of them are true friends with each other. And then I gave Liberty and Summer are both supposed to be into Travis. So I gave some romance with each one. And me personally, I just felt like Liberty and Travis worked better together. So I made their romance just a little bit higher than Summer and Travis, but there is still romance between Summer and Travis. And then I made Liberty and Summer friends as well. As far as Travis Scott goes, if you don't know, he has the computer whiz aspiration. He is self-assured, a geek, and outgoing. Liberty has the bookworm, geek, and clumsy traits, and she has the nerd brain aspiration. And Summer is cheerful, outgoing, and active, and has the friend of the world aspiration. Now, these made over Sims will be on the gallery. My ID is Thundera Shadow. They are marked as having custom content because some of my mods in the game have added like some traits and things to them. There is no custom content at all on them. You'll just have to mark that to find it. And we are getting into the makeovers now. Travis got a base game hair, and then we are just changing him into this sweater and these pants, and then some different color shoes and some different shoes. I just felt like this gave off more of the tech and geek vibes, if you will. And then I realized that the hair did not transfer to all of the outfits, so I had to go and find it and apply it to all of them separately. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am making them over because if you saw in my last video, which was the base game Brick House, sorry for that. I'm starting in one neighborhood, and these guys live in that neighborhood, so they are the next house that will be built. And I figured it'd be interesting to show you guys how I gave them makeovers and what they look like afterwards. So we're just applying the hair onto all of the outfits. And I did not stick with base game only on these Sims. I decided that I just wanted to make them how I felt like they would look, in my opinion, of course. And that's just how I ended up with. So we're just going with his formal wear now. Just trying to find a suit that I thought fit him and fit his vibes. And just looking, and I ended up with this white one, and then gave him some different shoes, these black ones here, and then moved on to his athletic wear. And I actually ended up leaving this shirt because I felt like it fit the best, and then I left the pants and just changed the socks to black and left the shoes. So now we are on to his sleepwear. And just going to look through for a shirt. And I really liked this one. I'm pretty certain it came out recently in as a video game. I'm not certain which video game that one represents. So, but now we are on to his party wear. And I really just wanted to keep him with like the tech, and I hate to say geek because I feel like that's such a bad word used to describe people, but I wanted all of his looks to sort of reflect that side of his personality. So we are now on hot weather. I finished up his party wear and just changed his swim trunks. So now we are looking through these shirts. I went with just plain white, and then these pants and those shoes, and now we are on to his cold weather wear. And just going to give him this outfit here, and then change his shoes, just give him some simple sneakers, and then this is what Travis Scott looks like before, and then this is my made over version of him. Let me know, how did I do? What do you think about my thoughts on how he should look? Now we are moving on to Liberty, and her hair was not what I thought she would have. I thought it would be shorter, so I'm just looking through, trying to find something that I like. And I try on a lot of different styles for Liberty. I just could not get the right vibe. And I think it was because I ended up changing her eyes as well. So I don't think that, I think the eyes were throwing it off, just because I think in this version, her eyes just looked odd to me on this face and everything. So I do end up changing them, but I'm looking at the hairs right now and just trying to figure out what would fit the best. I thought about these braids, but then I thought I'm going to keep looking. So I just kept going. And I did not think that she would have colored her hair in any way. So that was another thing, because some of the hairs, it was like, well, that could work, but I don't think she would have colored it. So I went with this hair from the high school years pack. And then I'm going to go and change her eyes, because like I said, I just did not feel like her eyes fit on her for her look and everything. So I'm just trying out some different eye shapes and just going through them, trying to figure out what I think looks the best on her. And it was a very hard decision, because there were several that I thought could work, but I ended up going with this. And as far as Liberty goes, I don't really think that she's into makeup much, so I did not give her makeup on any of her looks. I gave her this shirt right here that has the pie symbol, because, as I said, I made her a scientist, and she's very into, in my opinion, like mathematics and just all of that goes with science and math. So I just changed her shoes, gave her some jeans, and then just looking through the bracelets to see what I think would look good, or if I think any of it would, and I gave her those bracelets. Now I'm going to have to go through and change her hair again, just like I had to with Travis. I don't know what it was with them not just going over like they usually do, but for some reason my game was not having it. So I just go and change it on all of the outfits, and some of them had changed, which was surprising to me. And then just going to take off the makeup and the accessories here. And then this dress, I could not find it. I was going to look to see what other colors it had. Tried clicking on it several times. Never even thought to remove the formal tag up there, because it's probably not tagged in the game as a formal look. The thought never crossed my mind to just see if that was the case. So I just started looking at other dresses, and I ended up on this yellow one, and I just don't think that she would be in heels either. If she is, she's not in it very much, so I just gave her some yellow flat shoes. Just going to take the hat off here on the athletic wear. And I liked the t-shirt for her, so I just changed the pants and kept the shoes. And then here we have her sleepwear. I put her back in this purple shirt with the chick with the book. Just changed up the pants. And then moving on to her party wear. Took off all the accessories and then started looking for something to put her in. And I really liked this dress. And then I went back and took her makeup off. I like this dress. I wasn't feeling it with the shoes that I ended up picking, which are going to be these black and white ones here. And so I went back and I looked, and that's when I started thinking, well, would she always be in dresses or would she sometimes be in a jumpsuit? So I put her in this black and white jumpsuit with the blue belt around her, and then just gave her some bracelets to go with it. These ones right here. And then went on to her swimwear. I left these sunglasses and just changed the swimsuit to this white one here. And then moving on to her hot weather. I took off all the accessories and the makeup, and then moved on to her outfit, took off the accessories there. And then looking at shirts, I went with this white one that honestly I don't think I've ever seen before. I may have and just never noticed it, but I really liked it. So just looking for some shorts or a skirt or something to go with it. And I went with this dark one right here. And then going and looking at some sneakers, just gave her some black ones. And then moved on to her cold weather wear. I decided to give her this hat right here. Changed the swatch on the jacket she already had on. Gave her some different color pants, and then just went looking for some boots and gave her these green ones right here. So here is Liberty Lee, the original, and here is my version. Let me know how I did. And then we have Summer Holiday right here. And to me, summer is probably the one that I had to really think about how I wanted her to look, because I feel like with her being a friend of the world and a style influencer, she would have her makeup done, her nails done, which I do on a few outfits, not all of them. She would have her hair done. She's the one that like fully takes a while to get ready, and they're all Liberty and Travis, whenever they're going out for movies or whatever, are having to wait on Summer. That's just my opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just my opinion on how Summer is. So we're just looking through some different hairs. I could not decide if I thought she would have dyed her hair or not. I ended up on not, but I could totally see Summer with some like pink or blue streaks in her hair as well. So we're just looking through, trying to figure out what I thought would look the best. And as far as her eyebrows go, I do realize that they are not the same color as her hair. I do go back and fix it, so when I upload them to the gallery, she will have eyebrows that match the color of her hair. Now we are on to her everyday wear, and at first I was thinking I was just going to give her a shirt and some jeans, but then I went back and I thought about who, to me, Summer Holiday is, and she's just not a shirt and jeans kind of girl. So I went looking through the full body outfits to see about a dress, and I ended up on this one with the blue jean vest and the flowers. So just looking for some shoes, and I gave her these white ones. Gonna go and do makeup for her. Just trying to get something that's not way out there and just way in your face, just something a little light and subtle for her everyday look. So just playing with sliders here to try and achieve that look. And then moving on to her eyeliner. And then we go for some blush. And then just going for like a natural pink looking lip. And then going for a necklace, because with this hair you're not going to see earrings anyway. So I go for this one. And then going for some bracelets. Just going to look through and see what I think would fit best. I gave her these ones. And then we're moving on to her formal wear. And then at first, I figured I was going to give her the same hair on all of her outfits like I did for Liberty and Travis. But I thought about it a little bit more, and I thought that she would have different hair for some of the outfits. Maybe not all of them, but definitely for some of them. She's the type of gal who's going to go out and truly look and try and just have the look put together all the way, even if it means spending some time on her hair. If it doesn't mean it, that's fine with her, but she truly wants to look her best at all times, which I'm not saying Travis and Liberty don't. I'm just saying she's going to go the extra mile. So I gave her this updo, this red dress, these red heels, and then we're on to her makeup. And so just looking through a few different styles here, playing with some sliders, trying to figure out the eyeshadow. I honestly did not want it to be this bold and bright or this much all around her eye. So I ended up going and looking through for some other versions of it. And I ended up just having to play with some sliders to get it to where I wanted it. So that's what I'm doing right now with this one. Just playing with these sliders a little bit. And then it accidentally clicked out of the sliders on my game, so I had to go back through and redo it. Because I couldn't fix the sliders after that. So I just had to go back and play around with it just a little bit more again. And just getting it to where I want it. And then going with some eyeliner. And I believe I decided not to put eyeliner on this look, but I put on some blush and some red lipstick. And then going with these silver earrings and a silver necklace that looks like they would match together. And then going for some bracelets. These ones right here that you'll see a bit closer when I do her nails. And then just going for these nails right here. And moving on to her activewear. Having to figure out which hair I thought would work best for this look. And I figured she'd probably put it up, taking off the makeup, and then just looking through. There's this one styled outfit though that I felt like fit her the best. It didn't have the colors that I really wanted for her, so I just threw one of them on and then adjusted colors myself. I went with this blue and white version of the top, and the pants are actually leggings. So I went into the leggings category and changed it to these blue ones, and then left these shoes. Went to her sleepwear and changed her hair to match the everyday outfit. Just going to grab that base game hair. Trying to figure out which one exactly it was. And then going to change her pajamas. I could not decide whether I wanted it to be blue or pink, but I ended up with pink. And then changing her party wear up. Just looking for a hair I think she would use. Taking off the accessories. Just looking for a dress for her or a jumpsuit or something of that type. Just trying to figure out what she would consider to be a party look, whether it would be really fancy and really dressed up or just sort of laid back, and trying to figure out what I thought would fit. I had a dress in mind, but I didn't really find it or see it in the colors that I wanted. So I thought about this dress, but it just wasn't working for me. So I ended up going and looking back through again, trying a couple of different options, and I settled on this pink dress. I tried it in a couple different colors, but I ended up liking the pink on her. Just going for some heels, I ended up going with these in the light pink. And then looking at bracelets here, just trying to find some that would work. And just looking through at the different options. And I gave her those bracelets there, and then going on to her makeup. Most of it I actually left. I really liked the way it looked, so I just gave her this pink eyeshadow here, and then went with some earrings and a necklace. Just looking through the different options, trying to find it, and I go with these in the pink, and then going for a necklace. I really liked this one right here with the pink, and just changing up her swimwear. I left her hair on this one as well. I gave her this pink and yellow bikini, and then I'm going to give her some sunglasses. I started off with pink, ended up with yellow, and really liked how the yellow ones looked. So now we are on to her hot weather wear. And just looking through, trying to decide if I wanted to leave this dress on her and just change the colors, or if I wanted to change the dress. I ended up going with this dress with these sandals right here, and then going and looking at accessories as well. Again, just trying to go through the different bracelet options and figure out what will work, what I think looks the best. And then going with a necklace. I gave her this pink moon from the werewolf pack. And then moving on to her cold weather wear. I end up giving her this top in the pink, some jeans, and some boots. And while I'm doing that and going to show you the original summer with the new summer, I want to say please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any of my videos. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.